Hey everyone, it's Paper Crafting Mama back with another Easter Treats paper crafting tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you how to create this really cute Easter treat box. So let's get started. The first thing you are going to want to do is to use a die cutting machine such as a Big Shot or a Cricut to cut out a cone box. I used my Cricut cartridge, bags, tags, boxes, and more too to create this cone here. When it comes out, it looks something like this. So the first thing I do is if there's any flaps on your cone, I would go ahead and I would cut them off. Also, I have a little circle loop thing here on the end. And since I'm going to be putting my treats into bags, they won't fall through, so I'll go ahead and I'm just going to snip that off as well. And then you would go ahead and you would fold along any score lines. Now I already have one ready that's all scored and folded. And I also went ahead and took these little circle designs and stamped it on just to give it a little something extra. So once you have your cone cut, folded, and decorated however you would like, you can go ahead and put it together. With this design, there's a little flap right here that'll allow me to close the ends together. So I'm going to go ahead and just take some red sticky tape and apply that all the way down. And then I'll remove the backing and attach it together. And there we go. We have our cone shape for our carrot base. So you could leave that completely as is. But I'm going to go ahead and add a Happy Easter saying. So I'm just going to grab a piece of very vanilla cardstock and I'm going to get my Happy Easter stamp. And stamp it right onto my paper. Once I have that stamped, I can go ahead and take a word window punch and punch that out. Then I'm just going to take a couple of cut dimensionals to apply to the back of it. And place it on my carrot. So that's pretty much it for the paper crafting portion of this project. Now to make it look more like a carrot, what I did is I'm taking one of those baker's frosting bags and I'm cutting it down to size. And then I have some of these gummy carrots that I can squeeze into this bag. Now I found that it works best with 3. I might be able to squeeze 4 depending on how I do it, but I always put one in first, squeezing it as close to the bottom as I can, and then coming in with the other 2. I had originally planned to use tissue paper for this part right here. However, tissue paper isn't always cheap. So I found at Walmart just some really cheap party napkins in the lime green color. And these were probably about $1 cheaper than the tissue paper and work just as well. So I unfold it all the way and then I grab it in the middle And then just kind of scrunch it. And then I'll find the center and I'll push it down on top of my little treats down here. Then I'm going to take some lime green curling ribbon. So that I can tie it shut. And then I'll go ahead and I will curl the ribbon. If you were to use smaller treats, maybe something like M&Ms for example, you would probably be able to get them further down and be able to fit more in here. This part right here I can probably just flip up when I go to shove it inside of my box. Depending on what you would use these for, you can make them a lot larger than what we have made today. I think these would be really cute to use as place settings at an Easter lunch, placed in an Easter basket for a kid, made for classroom treats at school, or even to use as like teacher gifts, bus driver gifts, secretary gifts, whoever you'd like to give a little something extra to wish them a happy Easter. I hope you've enjoyed this paper crafting tutorial, and I also hope to see you back next week for our final Easter Treats paper craft. Thanks for watching. Bye!